cleaned one of the fish here, so we'll wait and see if we get some people to sign in real quick before we start over again. All right. Oh, that's why. Yeah.
There's another one up on top of the freezer in there.
All right, well, let's dump the rest of this water out. I still see.
You need the lid?
No.
Okay.
I'm practice one of these little guys. I mean, they're just like a mangrove, so should be easy.
Well, we got one person with us.
We got, of course, as usual, using Grandpa's knife. We got this other one here by Dexter, though, too, for those. This works awesome on big snapper and sheephead. So you see the serrated edges. This for these little guys. This thing is gonna kick here in a second. It's cold. Get up under there.
I'd like to think I'd kick if someone shoved a knife in my side.
While it's still going? While you're still heart beating?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd like to think that.
So what's the difference here between freshwater and saltwater fish? Why are these still moving?
These are still moving because they were in the live well until we got here.
See? People might not know that.
Okay, well, thanks, Mom.
Welcome.
Appreciate you helping us out.
Anytime.
Commentator. Oh, Ricky Lake over here. Anyways.
They swim backwards, too, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Freshwater swim backwards.
No, they don't.
Are you sure?
How do you know?
I'm pretty positive.
Have you been down there watching them?
No.
We can make it happen.
Swim with the fishes.
No, I think I'm going to stay out of the water.
Well, I'm going to try Lenny's way. Lenny's way was put your hand down, split that tail. Here, come around here, Audrey, so you can see a little better. You can see these things. They're still moving a little bit. They're still lively-ish. This was Lenny's way here, the neighbor Lenny. He said, get in there on top, put your hand on there, and just work your way forward. Now, obviously, we cut through some spine there, so I'm going to have to cut that out. But that's why I'm checking it out on these little guys first, before we clean the big ones. We don't want to waste a bunch of meat. So there's a nice piece, and we can trim that little section off right there. But, oh, little guy here. Little guy. Back in the bucket.
In the bucket.
In the bucket. Do you know your house is on fire? Yes, I did. Grab a bucket. That's
Anybody else remember those commercials? Those Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John?
Those are Jimmy John's commercials.
Yeah.
Grab a bucket.
Oh, your house is on fire? Why didn't you call us first? I did.
Grab a bucket.
Mixing up my spots here. So,
Oh, we got Jeff working on one over there too.
yep. We're just gonna get rid of that. It's got some belly meat on it, right? It's like a little bit there, but trying to get that off there is probably more of a pain than it is to actually worth it. There's some belly meat there. Feed that to the kids. Rib cage, you can see. Can you get in there? You can hear it?
You can see it.
Yeah, so you can see all of them.
And we got 5 people with us now.
Well, sweet.
Hey, welcome everybody. The boys went out doing some crappie fishing this morning.
Hand us one, Audrey. Reach down there in the bucket.
They're slimy.
Why don't you show what you're doing? Oh, there you go. So.
Ew. It's gross.
You're right, they are slimy.
Everybody let us know where you're coming in from.
I don't trust that.
You don't trust what?
No, it's spraying on my new shoes.
Well,
Uncle
go take
with a
your new
knife,
shoes
or-
off.
Huh?
Go take your new shoes off.
No, it's okay.
I can tell y'all are concentrating.
Because we're quiet.
Yep.
Well, nice little slab of meat.
Yep.
These have same, they're just like cleaning a mangrove snapper. Right here on the side, through this line here, right along the spine, you can feel the pin bones right here. So there's only a little bit of pin bones there. So these are pretty much almost, I mean, I would say pretty much identical to cleaning a mangrove snapper or any snapper really.
Stop eating in front of me.
Hey, don't be fussing.
Mm-mm.
You don't want to fuss, you go duke it out in the yard. Bam! Bam!
Don't leave a blood trail, though. I don't want to have to clean it up.
Spray with those.
All right. You know what's
Right.
funny? Look at this thing. This thing's still moving. Its mouth's still moving. Everything. It's still pumping. It's still alive, and we have now.
Because you haven't damaged
He just
the,
lost weight. Put him on a weight loss program.
Yeah,
damaged the organs to him.
That's wild. Well, just like the other ones, there's some roe.
Female.
One female. Why don't you hand us another one while you're there? Here, so you can get it down there. Yeah, okay. Don't forget to get the pin bones. Oh. Here, I'm gonna switch up my tactics. Use my other knife here. So, how many people we got in there, Audrey?
9.
9 people watching.
9 people.
Chilling.
Yep.
All right.
No
Well,
comments yet.
Welcome.
Tell them, comment where they're from. Let's get some conversation going. Is there anybody else in there that's a crappie fisherman here in Florida? Or anywhere else in the country for that matter?
Or let us know what the weather's like. It's hot here today.
Well, it wasn't this morning, you know.
No.
But y'all, you know, the ladies slept in most of the morning, so that's why they don't know about that.
Mama, let's change it.
He went home. Hi, Holden.
Hmm?
Oh, I got a
Pulling a little.
I
pulling
got a little
on
bit of fish guts on me now. Thanks.
you. You're welcome. Wipe them scales off of there so we can get up under it. Oh. So we're here in Central Florida, right about between Daytona and Orlando, and we are saltwater fishermen and women in this household, and we pretty much always have been, but we've got the opportunity now that it's been super windy and nasty out, so we haven't been able to do any saltwater fishing. But the river, the freshwater river, is right here. It's right here in town. So we're able to, let me get that hose. We're able to go out here while we're waiting on the weather to get better.
Here, since you is.
Some water on there. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. We're able to go out and get us some good stuff going. So I mean, you can see this thing. That thing. There ain't no meat left right in there.
Nope.
There's a little bit of belly meat on the rib meat, but it's so thin that it's not worth trying to get after. So, but you can see that thing. I mean, you can see daylight through it. But we were lucky enough. See if we got another one here. Yep. We were lucky enough that Shane has all this stuff. So all those rods, we were using some like 14-foot rods. We were trolling. We got onto them, and we found a couple spots. And the whole reason that we were doing this, that we went today, is that we're doing in 3 weeks, we're doing a tournament on Lake Monroe, right there in Sanford, Florida. So Shane fishes up towards DeLand, which is outside of the fishing area for this tournament. So we said, well, let's go up there and let's go check it out, and let's go find us some areas, go find us some spots. So we went today. I think we're going to go next Sunday as well, just to do a little pre-fishing. But when we found the fish this morning, we didn't want to clean them out. So we kept a couple here, and when we got onto them, we said, okay, we found them pretty good in this area. We're out. We're leaving. That way, when we do go back for the tournament fish, we'll actually have some fish sitting there. So, and of course, we kept some of these little guys because they're not gonna grow big enough to really make a difference in the next coming week or so. So
Jeff actually fished this tournament with Shane last year.
Yeah, you had to work.
Yep.
yeah, I had to go to work that day. I had to go to work that day after I dropped Jeff off a jacket because Jeff was freezing.
You got to take care of your buddy.
It was a windy day. Well, of course I do. Gilligan needs his skipper.
Somebody's got to.
That's a pretty accurate description of the two of you.
Gilligan and Skipper?
Yep.
Well, Gilligan over there.
Yeah. Gilligan was always the life of the party. That's Jeff.
Yeah, that's true. What's wild is cleaning these things and that they're still alive. They're lethargic because they're super cold because we haven't put them on ice. But cleaning these things, they're still alive right now.
What was the temp of the water this morning?
Temp of the water this morning. What's that?
I said, I don't remember looking.
Temp of the water this morning, I'm not sure. But I do know
It was cold.
it was chilly in the air. But if you were sitting still and there was no wind blowing, it was fine. I mean, we were fine. So it was easily in the 70s, almost probably, I'd say 75 degrees. But we were, let's see if we can find us one more in here. A full fish.
I grabbed the last
Nope.
one.
I think Jeff already got it. So we were on the water by 7. We got down the way. Sun popped up at 6:40 and lit up the sky. And from there on, we went down and around to where we can fish for the tournament. We found a couple spots and we just worked our way back up from the south, worked our way back north, because the St. Johns River is the only, well, other than the Nile, they're the only 2 rivers in the world that flow north. So we figured we'd go to the south side and just kind of let the current bring us back up as we were trolling along, which when we were trolling, we were only doing like 1.2 mile an hour at the absolute most. So,
It's a lot different from saltwater trolling.
no doubt, saltwater fishing. So, I mean, maybe some live baiting when we get up there, and we'll do some real slow stuff when we get back on the saltwater. Bee? Jeff's scared of a bee today. So when we get to doing some live baiting on the saltwater, then we'll be doing like 1 to 2 mile an hour and just going along. But usually on our offshore trolls, we're running anywhere from 6 miles an hour up to about 12, and we're gonna get started in some high speeding, which we bought some rods for, but the weather has just been so terrible, so we haven't been able to do it. But we usually do that about this time of the year. So anyways, we're we're gonna cook these up tonight, make us some dinner. So it wasn't a bad morning. We were out for
Back in dirty rice.
4 hours, and we got 9 or 10 of them, and we kept throwing them back. We got us a. You'll have to watch the video of it because we're gonna title it "Trolling for Crappie." So we also, on the way, Shane was popping out a jig every once in a while out to the side, and we ended up
Who
hooking.
did that? I didn't do that.
We ended up hooking up on a.
You're welcome.
We ended up hooking up on a catfish, pretty good one, and Shane and Jeff decided we weren't going to keep it because they didn't want to clean it. So I've never cleaned a catfish, so I was open to the experience. But
We need pliers.
pliers, we got pliers.
Well, Jeff's traumatized by catfish, so
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like
I
catfish.
could tell. Jeff, go over there and tell them why you're traumatized by catfish.
Because I was trying to have fun and play with one time, and it decided to bite me back. We were out fishing one afternoon, and
no, I don't think it bit you.
we had some dolphin. And when the dolphins show up, the fishing stops. So I get a little frustrated with them. So I caught a catfish, and normally our rule is when we catch catfish, we just leave. I was like, you know what? Let me get that off the hook and see if I can throw it at the dolphin. Maybe the dolphin will bite it. Went to take it off the hook. It flipped over and went through my crock. And I decided to rip it out and completely opened a mess in my foot. So, yeah, I don't play with catfish. So.
Thank goodness that I had grabbed some extra rags that morning. That way we could,
Because we had Jeff's foot propped up
yeah,
as we're riding down the river.
Yep.
And I told Audrey, I said, Audrey, get the anchor in. She's like, I'm reeling the rod in. I said, the rod will be fine. Leave it out. Get the anchor in so we can get moving. Because Jeff was bleeding all over the dang place. It hit right into an artery in his foot. So.
yep. It was...
Neighbor contributed to Damn Skippy this
All
morning.
That's what
right.
I'm talking about.
That's nice.
Oh, Coe River Cutlery.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We like getting gifts.
Yeah, no doubt.
That was nice.
Speaking of, we got some gifts from Christmas that we still haven't opened up. So maybe we can get those here in a little bit. The ones are in the back of my work truck up the road. We'll do another live later and show everything that everybody got us for our Christmas. So anyways, well, we figured this would show y'all a little preview of what we got into today. And as you can see, we got us quite a few. So we're gonna take that down the road and get it buried, leave it for the raccoons and
And the bears.
and let them
Yep.
have at it. So, and we're gonna get off here and get this stuff cleaned up because me and Jeff have been up since 4:30 this morning, and it's time for a nap. So we thank y'all for tuning in, and if you would like the videos, subscribe to the channel, just go check out some of the videos, and we're doing a bunch of stuff with trying to bring people in by just having a bunch of the shorts on there. That some of them are things that I find and I just find funny, and we make videos of it, and some of them are our stuff, but there's a good mix in there. But I'm trying to bring in some entertainment in there in the meantime of us making videos, because I work out of town. Jeff's got 2 kids. Him and Audrey are always busy. They're trying to build a business for all of our t-shirts, and we're just trying to get everything going, and it's just we fall down on time, so we're trying to use those as fillers. And if y'all would just go like some of them and check them out, and just check out some of the videos, subscribe to the channel so that we can keep growing, keep gaining. We're at like 23,560 something subscribers, which is wild because
It's been less than a year.
it's been less than a year. January 21st, I think, was when I originally started the channel, and then we didn't really start posting until sometime in February. So in, let's just say, 10 months, we have grown significantly.
It's pretty
So,
good.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. So there's videos on there if you go look. There's videos of in May when we fished the Mahi Championship tournament. There's videos of the boat progress for Damn Skippy, which now that we've done this trolling, we're going to change that up a little bit. We're going to get started with setting that boat up to where we can go out there and put the trolling motor out, and it's just a little tiller drive boat, but it's wide open in it, so we can put those out and then be able to run a bunch of lines and rods out. So, but anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate it, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Say
Have
goodbye,
a good day,
Jeff.
guys.